Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So let's go and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp, all that crazy stuff in the comments down below. So Shiba Inu, guys. Shiba Inu is steady setting new records. As we know, like I told you guys, I got a projection on Shiba Inu and a number of new holders or total overall holders. In the next 3 years, Shiba Inu should have collectively at least 3 million holders, guys. That's about a 200% increase from where we're currently staying at. And that's just on the low end. If crypto end up having this massive shift, like I believe is going to happen, meaning as the government officials, the regulators, large institutions, the big money, the manipulators, as they start to realize crypto is bigger than money, it's bigger than money. It's a money. Imagine having the money in your pocket that you got right now increasing in value. Think about that for a second. Imagine having the money in your pocket increasing in value while it sits in your pocket. You got 10,000 in your pocket. Next week, that 10 bands could possibly be 15 bands. You know what I'm saying? It fluctuates. It could be 9,000, it could be 8,000. But over time, I know if I continue to hold my money, it's going to be worth more in the future than it is today. Because of course, it's going to be fluctuation, just like the stock, just like the money, like with the forex, it fluctuates. But over time, it's going to be worth more. Same thing they're realizing with crypto, right? That's why they're going to try and take it from you. Take every last single crypto coin you got. And even if you don't think they got all the coins you got, they got it. Because once you sell all yours and not sell it, nope, take that back. Once you buy things that you already buy, your food, your everyday living, you're paying your rent, like they're going to implement all these strategies where you could use crypto to pay your rent. You could use crypto to get your groceries. You could use crypto to get gas. And all these ways is going to be ways to continuously strip your crypto away from you and to continuously to get you to buy at newer highs, while the ones they hold that they accumulated from you just sits in their account, continue to increase in value while you steady having to buy and repurchase after you sold to them or bought their product or services. You got to continue to rebuy. That's going to continue to boost the price up. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy, guys, because it all just started making, I just ain't being noticed. It all came together collectively as the world shifting, and you know how thoughts just come down through the universe to your head. And of course, you ain't the only one thinking. Whatever original thought you have, you ain't the only one thinking like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a further look though right here. Shiba Inu continues to set new highs in its holder account, which is presently at 1.2 million, 71,666. We're very close to 1.3 million, guys. So that projection is a bit off. I project 3.2 million in the next 3 years, guys, for Shiba Inu holders. So according to WellStats data, so the number out of this number, a whooping 51% are holders or long-term holders. That's an important number, guys, because bump just, all these people getting here, who is here to actually stay? And over 51%, which equates to the majority, are actually long-term holders, guys. So over 600,000 people is holding Shiba Inu for the long term. And imagine that's a small amount of people, guys. It's a large amount of people. For our case, we happy, yeah, that's good. But in the grand scheme of things, it's 8 billion people in this world. We getting more and more people by the second, by the minute. When it hit 8 billion that day, as I was looking at it, it was already at 8 billion, 8 billion and 10 million. 10 more million people that came, or a million, it was like a million people or something. I want to correct, say this right fact. It probably won't 10 million, that's a stretch. It's probably like a million people as I was looking at the world, because you can look it up and see exactly how many people. It's creepy. How many people being born, how many people dying at a millisecond. That junk is wild. Did y'all know that? Let me know in the comments down below, because I ain't even know you can look up that junk and see exactly how many people being born and how many dying and how many, all this crazy, man. It's wild. But anyways, that's the conversation for another day. It ain't really nothing to talk about, but yeah, like I said, check it out if you did and whatnot. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this, guys. So as we know, over 51% of the people are long-term holders. That's a great percentage of people, and I do see that percentage also increasing, guys, in the near future. That could get to around the next 3 years. I see that being around 60%, maybe 61% of the total Shiba Inu investors to actually be long-term holders. So if we take a look at Shiba Nu and Bitcoin, guys, we got Shiba Nu. Where we at? We got Shiba Nu still sitting at 5090. Bitcoin sitting at $16,600. As we know, guys, Bitcoin is going to determine what Shiba's next move is going to be. As I told you guys, Bitcoin does have a gap to fill down to $10,000. We called a drop all the way from $50,000-$60,000 to 20K. Once it got to 20K, I didn't say, oh, it's about to go up. I said, nah, it's about to drop again. And that's exactly what happened. I gave you the key point to look at, which is 18,200. Once we broke that, it gave us a clear indication we would drop. And before it dropped, I said it's going to spike up to around 30K before doing so, but it ended up going to $24,000. It didn't go up to 30 like I expected it, but I expected, 28, 29, maybe 30 at its peak. And it ended up going to 24, kind of right in the right motion, just going exactly. And then coming right back down, now it's going to play a few games, and it could possibly spike back to 20 before closing that gap, because it ain't just going to let short sellers, have it easy like that. But anyways, guys, like we know, Shiba Nu is going to run right now with Bitcoin, because eventually it's going to have that mind of its own, like I've been talking about before, as we seen, it take off and do what it do regardless of what Bitcoin is doing. And that's what some of the smaller assets is going to do sometimes. It'll be superior over Bitcoin for a second. Not superior in the sense of it'll never take the place of Bitcoin, but superior in the price action and the percentage gain on the return. So you already know what to do, guys. I love y'all. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. Get in VIP. Watch out for spam. And we